That's not a reason to not do something.
Well, you became a gymnast.
Yes.
You became a cheerleader. You went to the formals and the proms and everything else. I know you've done a lot of other things because you're pretty active.
Yeah, I never let my hair not being there stop me from doing something that I wanted to do.
Hey, welcome back to the YouTube for Wigs for Kids. If you've seen a previous episode of ours, you've heard my co-host Emily talk about tips. But a lot of you may not know what her story is and why she has all these tips now that she has her own growing hair. So Emily, tell us about your hair experience.
Yeah, so, growing up, I had beautiful red hair. And then after I had headed into high school, after my first year of high school, probably just, around hitting puberty.
What a time to hit.
Yeah, exactly. I had been looking in the mirror at these braids that I had done so that my hair would be kind of crimped the next day. And I looked in the mirror and I noticed that, it looked like there was a little bit of a bald spot. And I was very nervous, but my sister, Hannah, she had had a bald spot before and had gotten steroid injections and everything was okay. So I was like, no need to worry, things are okay for me. I can fix this. But then throughout even the next week, those spots really started to, get that circle look to them. And there had been multiple, all around, the undercut of my hair. I had gone to different doctors. I started getting steroid injections, started trying to be healthier. Like I was looking for any solution, but by, I think June, I decided to shave my head and, look for other solutions.
There's just so many spots everywhere.
Right, and look for other solutions. So then I had ordered a wig offline because, I'm clueless. I'm 15 years old. I have no idea what to do. So I ordered a wig online and that lasted me a while. I think I went a couple months, but then, someone came to me and was like, have you heard of Wigs for Kids? And that was like, no, like, I think that's for people with cancer. Like, I'm not really sure, like, if this relates to me at all. They're like, no, like, you have alopecia. Like, you can definitely, look into this. So I did, which is when I met you. So basically like a whole year later, I had gotten my first wig from you and it looked amazing. Like I remember the first time I put it on, I was like, this looks like my hair. It was beautiful, it was red. I'd gone through the whole process of, my hair's falling out. Oh, it's starting to grow back. Oh, it's falling out again. Oh, now my eyelashes are gone. Now my eyebrows are gone. I tried my best to not let it stop me from doing what I wanted to do. My big thing was that I never wanted to look back and say, wow, I didn't do this because I didn't have hair, because that's not a reason to not do something.
Well, you became a gymnast.
Yes.
You became a cheerleader. You went to the formals and the proms and everything else. I know you've done a lot of other things because you're pretty active.
Yeah, I never let my hair not being there stop me from doing something that I wanted to do. If I wanted to go on the boat day with my friends, I would be conscious of everything that was going on with me, but I would prepare my wig for that day. Yeah. So then moving forward, I had gone to college and my doctor had told me about this new medicine that was out called Xeljanz. So I kind of felt like this was like my last ditch effort. Like, no, I'm really going to try and dedicate myself to one more treatment to see if it will work for me. August 2019, I had started on this medicine. And by March 2020, I had a full little peach fuzz going on and my eyelashes started growing back, my eyebrows stared growing back. I was so ecstatic, which is, I had told you in the meantime.
And the way you told me was so funny. I mean, that was hilarious because we were on FaceTime.
Right.
And we're getting ready for a major event and we're going to do a storyline on you and then more Emily tips. And you said you had bad news for me.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my gosh, what? And you took your wig off.
Yes, and I had because I remember you were making some special kind of wig that would be good for people who actually have no hair at all. So then when I was like, oh, this wig's not going to work for me anymore, I don't know what to tell him. But
that was the best news I heard.
Yeah, it is good news. I think now my approach is just, what do I do if it does fall out again? I know that there probably will be a day, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I can learn from what had happened to me in the past, and now I will enjoy the time that I have with hair, but I know that it's not the end of the world if it does come out again.
And some of the episodes that we've done together, you've taught the audience on some of the things that helped you get through the process at that point.
Yeah, there's definitely, that's like 6 years of a timeline of stories and things that have happened to me that I went through. I'm here, I can relate to someone going through hair loss. I know exactly what it's like, and you're not alone.
Yeah, that's really a good statement, not alone, because you feel like that. I mean, you really think that you're the only person in the world that has hair loss and nobody understands you. I mean, it takes the individual to come out of themselves. I know that that's tough, but once they do, they've got another opportunity to see them. In your case, do you feel that this experience of 6 years has made you a better person, or
it has
less?
Definitely made me a better person. The way where like I feel so much more emotionally developed because I was forced into that at such a young age. You know, I do feel like I have those experiences and just they helped me mature. They helped me become an adult. Obviously, if I look back and there was an option for me to not have lost my hair, you know, maybe I would pick that one. But it is okay that it did happen to me, and I'm okay with it, and I am okay if it happens again.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, you've heard why Emily's my co-host, and you have to watch some of the episodes. There's just some powerful episodes, from the how to use a mannequin head, how to do the French braids, and we're going to have Hannah on actually doing a step-by-step. And the other part of it is that there's the other part of you. You know, the outer part of you is really beautiful. Once you've got a wig on and it's beautiful and it's hand tied and it's long and beautiful and all donated hair. But there's also the inner beauty that Wigs for Kids deals with. And that's also what you've shared with so many of the listening audience, which I appreciate everything you share with them. And I'm sure they do too. They really do. Thank you. We hope you've enjoyed watching this video and learning something from it. Help us grow our YouTube channel by liking this video and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notified every time we publish a new episode.